Hey, so this is Girl Power Gems. I said I would share a story about me and how men love the idea of me versus the reality of me. I've been in quite a few relationships in my time. I'm aging myself. And for different reasons, the relationships didn't last. And I think one thing I've come to discover is that without a doubt, I know that I am a good woman. I am a worthy woman. I am a woman that any man would be blessed to have as his mate, as his life partner, as his wife. Unfortunately, the men that I chose, each with different reasons, could not see my value during the time of our relationship. It's not 100% their fault. I played a role in how things maneuver. But what it was when I say the idea of me, that when I'm in a relationship, I'm very attentive, I'm very loving. I will do whatever it is I can for them to the point where it's to my detriment, as a matter of fact, because I'm willing to sacrifice. I'm willing to compromise in relationships. And a lot of times people don't understand that kind of love. That's not the love that they were raised on. That's not what they identify as love. That is not necessarily their love language. So a lot of times I was giving too much. I was faithful. I was open sexually. I was actually domesticated to a degree that men appreciate. I did my best to cater to the men I was with. And if I really loved you, really, really loved you, there was nothing that I wouldn't do for you, aside from going to jail or put myself in a situation where I might get killed. Um, and so I was the perfect girlfriend, but not the perfect girlfriend. I was very flawed. And the closer I became to someone, the more insecure I became because, I was dealing with my own development as a person. I didn't quite know who I was supposed to be because I was so busy trying to be what I thought they wanted me to be and not really being me. And so I possibly perpetuated this idea of perfectionism that just doesn't exist because in my mind, I just wanted to be perfect. And in being so perfect, I was extremely flawed. Therefore, my insecurities spilled over. I wasn't confident as a woman. I wasn't confident that the relationship I was in, that he loved me in the way that I loved him. And so I was that type of person where I was so enthralled in the relationship, I was kind of turning them off. And no man wants to deal with an insecure woman. A lot of times they don't even know how to deal with an insecure woman, even if they're aiding in that degree of insecurity. And for whatever reason, relationships ended. And then always later, and hindsight is 2020 and everything, they always came to the realization that they made a mistake in leaving. They realized that they didn't pour into me the way I poured into them. And kind of walked in regret in a way. Not big regret, but just wishing that they treated me better and treated me differently. And they saw my value after. So that's why I say the idea of me versus the reality of me. And I'm beautiful. But because they couldn't see past my flaws, or they couldn't work past my flaws. I failed to capture the full dream. But it's always love.